that way. It's this way. How y'all fucking doing, chat? We in this bitch. God damn. Fast forward if y'all want to chat with me. If y'all if y'all are tuning into this now, it's the boy Key. We in this bitch. Listen to put on earphones, work out, have fun, have fun. Listen to this. This is just a fucking podcast. I'm just gonna let y'all know where I fuck I've been. Shit. Uh, I've been working as a what y'all saying? I'll tell y'all what happened to me. This is exactly what happened to me. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what happened to me where I've been. This is what happened to me. After the YouTube pranks, I decided, yo, I don't want to do YouTube pranks no more, right? I got tired of it because like it became repetitive. I was still getting millions and millions of views, but still, I'm like, yo, this shit boring to me. It's repetitive. So I just stopped doing it. Even though I was getting millions of views, I just stopped doing it, right? I got tired of that shit, man. All pranks are fake. Even Nelk is fake. They know they're fake because that's why they're mainly doing podcasts. Because if they're continuously doing fake shit, you're not gonna survive in the prank world too long because people catch up and it starts to get boring. So even Nelk, their shit's fake. That's why they're mainly doing podcasts. Podcasts are fun. You get to like pod means you. So you get to tune into the individual who is talking. That's what the word pod means. Cast means to cast the character. So that's what a podcast is. It's casting the individual character. Right? So I'm mainly doing podcasts on this channel. If I do a prank, maybe I'll do it out of like I'm bored type shit. But if I do a prank, that shit's gonna go viral because I know what people want to see. I've been doing that shit. And it just gets boring to me, it gets repetitive, right? I want to do fun shit. I want to do stuff that's meaningful, which is a podcast. This is the craziest thing that has ever happened to me. I'm gonna let y'all know what has happened to me. Stopped doing the became broke as fuck. I lost all my money. So what happened was I started driving Uber. Take this in. I'm over here driving Uber. People are recognizing me. They're like, yo, aren't you fucking Key Fart TV? I'm like, yeah, I am. What's up? They're like, why the fuck are you driving Uber if you're a Key Fart TV? I'm like, I'm driving Uber because fucking I need money, so I'm just gonna hustle. Yeah, I mean, I'm a hustler. So I just kept doing Uber, and it came to a point where I was also cutting hair. And cutting hair, I was making like 10 times the amount I would be doing Uber. So I just stopped driving Uber. I just started cutting hair. People are begging me to cut hair. One guy told me, I'll give you $100 if you cut my hair. I said, I don't cut hair no more. It's COVID-19 first and foremost. I don't want to catch anything. So if you want me to cut your hair, hell no, I'm staying home. They said, okay, how about this? I got 5 people here. We'll pay you $500 if you come cut our hair. I said, $500? Shit, where y'all located, goddammit? I started cutting hair like crazy when I found out the prices people were desperate enough to pay during times where all barbershops were closed. So I was cutting hair like crazy. Turned my debt around. Like, I literally, chat, press 2 if you're with me. Listen, man, I'm just broadcasting, I'm having fun in this bitch, but I'm telling y'all what happened. It came to a point where I was like, shit, I'm gonna open up a barbershop. I opened up a barbershop. It's been profitable ever since. It's been open for 2 years. I said to myself, if it doesn't succeed in the first 3 months, I'm closing it because I don't want to lose money. So I believe it was the second month it finally took off. I figured out what I needed to make the shop take off. I started making money, so I kept it open. And ever since then, I turned my life around. Thank God. Thank God, God is good, God is great. Every blessing I've ever got was from the Most High. If y'all need to succeed, meditate. Meditate. Don't sleep on meditating, chat. Do not sleep on meditating. All my great ideas came from meditations. I was like, if I could remember, I was $10,000 in debt. All I knew that haircuts, people were off the chain begging me for haircuts. So I bought a car just so I could drive around, cut everyone's hair. I bought a vehicle. So buying a vehicle, I didn't have money. I used more debt. Now I became 15,000 in debt. But I knew that the car would help me go places so I could pay off the $10,000 debt. I knew that I'd be able to pay it off fast. So what happened was, this is exactly what happened. In 3 months, I paid off the $10,000 debt, or maybe it was like two months. And then I was like, I think, but the third month I paid off the full $15,000 debt because of the car as well. I took more loans from the Visa so I could afford a vehicle. So I just kept faith. I just kept doing, you know what I mean? And then now I have a barbershop still. And then after I paid off the debt, I was up money. I was up like 20,000. So I'm gonna use. I was holding 10,000 cash in my hand. I'm like, this 10,000 cash is meaningless. I'm gonna turn this $10,000 into a fucking comedy club. Chat. Let me tell y'all. I said this. It just looked like paper to me. I'm like, what the fuck is this $10,000? I turned this 10,000 into a comedy club. Now I have a comedy club and a barbershop in Toronto. Two things. Comedy club's been profitable, thank God. So I kept that shit open too. I gave that shit a fucking 2 months. I said if the comedy club doesn't succeed within 2 months, fuck, I'm gonna have to probably change it into a barbershop. Because barbershop blueprint I got. So comedy club took off. Now I have one of the top comedy clubs in Toronto, Key Stand-Up Comedy Club. Thank God. God is good, God is great. If y'all want anything, just meditate. God will give you the ways. Meditation is listening to the higher powers that strengthen me. Praying is speaking to God. Meditating is receiving the answers from God. Chat, please, please, do me one thing. Rewatch this video over and over and over until it ingrains in your subconscious mind. A lot of y'all do not realize the power of your subconscious mind. It can fucking change your life. As long as you speak words and wisdom into your like positive affirmations, it will become your destiny. I swear to God to y'all. I was $10,000 in debt. Someone wrote, who is this? Me, I'll tell you who I am. I am a huge prankster. If y'all remember me from the past, where I would entertain y'all, millions and millions of views, feel free to subscribe. That's who I am. I'm a huge YouTube prankster from 2015 era. If y'all remember me, feel free to subscribe. Now I'm taking on the world of podcasts. You know what I mean? How you get out of debt. How I got out of debt, I'll tell you how I got out of debt as I've been speaking. First and foremost, Mohammed, I'll leave this live up just in case you didn't hear the beginning, because in the beginning I had a lot of golden nuggets. So I'm gonna leave this live up for you so you can watch it from the beginning, because when I speak from the heart and I speak from past experiences. You know what I mean? I don't wanna say everything I said again, but I'm gonna leave this live up for you and then you can rewatch it. Uh, but basically, I'll give you a quick way to get out of debt. Meditate. Meditate. And when you meditate, do it in a forest. Because in the forest, it's peaceful. You know what I mean? Then you could hear your thoughts when it's peaceful. Right now, I'm driving in traffic. It's not peaceful here. There's so much people honking, this and that. You can't meditate when you're in the forest. You can't meditate when you're in traffic. You can meditate in the forest. You can't meditate when there's traffic. You can whenever I got my highest ideas, it was in a forest by a stream. God is in nature. God, whether you want to call it God, whether you want to call it universe, whether you want to call it Allah, whatever you want to call it, there's one consciousness that provides us life, ideas, creation, and in order to hear your highest ideas, you have to meditate. You have got to meditate. If you don't meditate, you're wasting your time. Action without meditation is wasted time. Let me say that again. Action without meditating on your highest idea is wasted time. Because when you meditate, you'll receive all these great ideas. So I was meditating. The idea I got was cut people's hair. I started cutting people's hair for $100 each during COVID. Great idea. Absolutely insane idea. It changed my life, chat. But yeah, man, if y'all remember me from the pranks in 2015, feel free to subscribe. I'm gonna leave this video up for y'all. Where I've been in my life right now, I opened up a comedy club. My life is good right now. I'm filming podcasts. I'm doing YouTube again. But now I'm not anymore pranks. I'm on a higher path where I'm giving to people great ideas. I'm creating laughter in the podcast, so it's entertainment's values there. And chat, I'm gonna leave this video up. I'm gonna be one of the top podcasters in the world. I'm letting y'all know this from now. I ain't shit right now. I ain't shit. But if you follow me, y'all remember this video. Y'all click this video. Y'all will know KeyEpic is one of the top podcasters in the fucking world. You know why? I ain't him yet, but I'm gonna inspire y'all, whoever's watching. I ain't him yet, but I'm gonna do this for y'all just to inspire whoever's watching. Okay? For you to, if you have a dream, for you to know that as long as you influence your subconscious mind, you're able to achieve whatever it is you want. I understand you guys are broke, right? Some of y'all might be broke. I don't know your situation. I don't know you individuals. Some of y'all might be going through what I had been going through in the past when I was broke. It was hard for me to be positive at those times. It was hard. What I did in order to be positive at the times when I was broke, I listened to classical music. There's something in classical music that makes you feel rich. Take that in. If you play Mozart, dun 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 dun, dun, don't you feel rich? Don't you feel like you're in a fucking classy ass buffet? Don't you feel like you're in a classy ass $1,000 hotel? When you play Mozart, that's how you feel. So when I was broke, I was playing Mozart. I felt rich even though I had $0 in my bank account. And what you feel, you attract. So even though I was broke, I felt rich. It was hard for me to feel those frequencies. But listen to me. Listen to me. I know it's funny to you, LOL. Oh, that's how you felt rich even though it's broke. That's how I felt rich. But take this in. I knew that whatever I felt, I would attract. So now that I felt rich because I was playing Mozart, dun 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 dun, dun, I was attracting to me wealth. I was attracting to me positive ideas. So the idea I had in mind was cut hair. I started cutting hair. I turned around my fucking broke ass. Within 3 months, I was out $15,000 debt. Within the fifth, 6 month, I was up $20,000. Within the 8th month, I opened up a barbershop and a comedy club. Why? Because I was listening to powers that were greater than me. When you listen to positive frequency, you are influencing your subconscious mind. You are influencing your God mind that can attract to you greatness. See, when Kobe, the basketball player, the greatest of all time, 24, when he was in his zone, he was influenced by his subconscious mind. That's what means being in your zone. You're influencing your subconscious mind. That's what it means being in the zone. The zone is when your subconscious takes over and all your shots go in. That's when you're fucking hitting threes the most. Is when your subconscious takes over. That's what it means being in your zone. Some of y'all are like, is this guy high? Nah, I ain't high. But I am speaking from a higher place, so yeah, I am high. You see what I'm saying? When you get high, you relax. That's when your subconscious speaks. Oh my God, I'm speaking too much facts today. Let me say that again. When you're relaxed, that's when your subconscious speaks to you. That's when you can hear the whispers of the Most High. And that's what it means being high. When you smoke weed, you're relaxed. So now you're high. You don't have to smoke weed in order to be high. You can go in nature by a stream, that'll relax you. You can do deep breaths. Now you can relax yourself and be high. Taking in deep breaths, holding it for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Relax. Oh, yeah. That relaxes. You can feel the relaxation. Now you're your higher self when you take deep breaths. Nobody knows this shit, man. Everybody's on IQ. No one's at HQ. IQ is intellectual intelligence. HQ is higher intelligence. They call it university because they claim you need knowledge from the university. No, no, no. Relax yourself. You can have higher power knowledge, which is from the universe. That's where the truest form of knowledge comes from, the universe. Not from the fucking university. That's from a textbook. That's man-made. Universe knowledge, when you relax yourself and you gain the higher downloads, that's the highest form of knowledge there is. That's the highest form of wisdom there is. Taking in the knowledge from the universe, when you relax yourself, the downloads come. That's the highest form of knowledge that there is. The knowledge from the universe. We live in a universe that's vast, and we're only a speck of dust on this on this earth, on this planet Earth. If you look at us from a building, we look like ants. We don't matter. But in order to create matter, you have to meditate and let the universe work through you. See, people don't know this. Please, please, I beg of you, watch this video over and over. I speak too much wisdom, okay? If they are to destroy me one day, God forbid, just realize it's because I speak too much wisdom. God forbid. I'm not going to say too much. You know what I mean? What happened to P. Diddy is because he signed to the Illuminati, and they make him throw these crazy ass parties. They make P. Diddy throw these crazy ass parties where, okay, if you are to ever get out of line, we're gonna fucking destroy you because you belong to us. See, what happens is they they're gonna fucking they're gonna fucking say, listen, we got a lot of shit on you. We're gonna fucking destroy you if you fucking don't follow what we're telling you to do. Yeah, I believe he threw some crazy ass sex parties. But I also believe you can't hear me. Shit, one sec. Can you hear me now? Press 2 if you can hear me. Press 2 if you could hear me. Okay, sick. So I was telling you about P. Diddy. If the reason why they're coming after P. Diddy is because he signed to what is called the Illuminati. And what happens is they make him do some crazy ass sex parties. They even invite him to sex parties where they control him by making him do some crazy ass stuff, whether it's having sex with a guy, whether it's having sex with all these females. And then if he gets out of line, they're going to expose him, because if he's not being controlled, if he's not easily able to be controlled anymore, they're going to expose him. That's because if they can control the celebrities, they can control the mass public. So that's what's happening to P. Diddy right now. Is he's been in some crazy ass sex parties, and now that he's a little bit not able to be controlled, they're gonna fucking expose him. But when he gets out of line, they're gonna fucking threaten him to expose him. When he gets back in line, they're gonna clear his name. So that's what I believe is happening to P. Diddy right now. And it's crazy. These artists, they sell their soul. What it means to sell your soul is you're being their puppet. You have freedom of will. You have the ability to go to your mansion, but the mansion comes with a price. You sold your soul to the devil. That shit comes with a fucking price. You got to do what they say. You got to you got to influence the public with negativity in your lyrics, so that way the public will be at a low frequency and they can't gain these higher wealth. They gotta if they say you gotta rap about school, you got to rap about school. They don't want you to rap about how you can actually succeed, how the real money's being made. They don't want you to do any of that, because they want you to be controlled. You see what I'm saying? The celebrities control the public. The celebrities control the public through their music, through the lyrics. Every time you listen to lyrics, you're being brainwashed. The chorus is being repeated over and over. You're being brainwashed. They don't want you to notice. So what they do is, through these artists' lyrics, they brainwash the public. So that way they stay on a low frequency, and that way they're not able to climb and make millions. They want you to stay as workers. They don't want bosses. See me, I'm a boss. I got a comedy club. I have a barber shop. They don't want you to open up your eyes and live your dreams. But if you want to live life as a worker, I got nothing against you because I enjoy going to McDonald's and grabbing a fucking ranch wrap. I love that. And without workers, I can't enjoy that. So I got nothing against workers. I'm just saying they don't want people to know how the real money is made. The real money is made by hopping on the greatest frequency you could feel. And so when I was broke, the greatest frequency I could feel was Mozart. It instantly made me feel rich. Frequencies change your life. It changes how you feel, and what you feel, you attract. So when I felt broke, I didn't want to feel that anymore. The only way I could feel rich was to listen to Mozart. I felt like I was in luxurious places, even though I wasn't. I felt like I had money in my bank, even though I didn't. And even though because I felt like that, I was tricking my mind to attract that to me because what you feel, you attract. Clip this part, whatever I just said, please clip it and share it all over TikTok. Let people raise awareness because these types of truth, they go viral. If you want views on TikTok, clip that, put hashtag FYP, hashtag for you, hashtag for you page, and then tag KeyEpic because write KeyEpic. Let people come over here. That way we can share the wealth of this wisdom because real wisdom isn't being shared anymore. They silence people who share real wisdom. They try and destroy and kill people's image that share real wisdom. What happened to Andrew Tate? Anytime somebody's opening up people's eyes of the public, they destroy them. They don't want people who are revolutionary that could tell people what's really up. They don't want that. No. They will destroy those type of people. But I'm over here spitting facts for you guys. If you remember me from the pranks, feel free to subscribe. If y'all remember me from those viral pranks, I don't do those pranks anymore. I'm too grown for that. I'm on a higher path to spread wisdom and to create laughter through podcast and interviewing the top comedians of all time. See what I'm saying? Oh man, it's great times chatting with y'all, man. Any questions before I leave chat? Any questions before I head out? I'm gonna answer your questions to the best of my highest ability before I head out. Much love. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, share it with your friends. I'm gonna leave it up for you guys so that way you can rewatch this because there was a lot of golden nuggets in this video. I've never ever said this amount of golden nuggets. Good night, boss. Mohammed, subscribe to the podcast. Happy to meet you, boss. Any questions before I head out? How do you feel about people working but not making 100,000? Listen, for a lot of years, I have never even made $10,000 in a year. For a lot of years, I've never even made 20,000 in a year. It's because I didn't have the wisdom I have today. So that way I can earn a lot. The more This is why they don't want readers. The reason they make reading bad and boring in school is because they don't want you to read so that way you can learn how to make that much money. But the more you read, the more you will learn how to make that amount and more. So what do I feel about people that aren't earning 100,000? I feel that they need to read. You know what I mean? But the reason they're not making that amount is because they're not reading. If you read, you'll gain the information to earn that much. You see what I'm saying? So when I was broke as fuck, when I was not making that amount is because I wasn't reading. It's because I didn't have ambition. It's because I didn't blame myself for that. I didn't blame myself. I just knew that, and it's also because I wasn't feeling the frequencies of wealth. And it was hard for me too because I was broke. The hardest part is feeling rich when you're broke, but you can do that when you listen to Mozart. And I'm a pretty people look at me and they're like, "You listen to Mozart?" Yeah, of course I do. I had to get on the frequency of wealth. So you got to listen to if you can't change your frequency, the best way is to listen to music. Uh it worked for me. I don't know if it'll work for you because when I'm broke, saying affirmations like I am rich, no, I still feel broke. Affirmations don't work. Saying I am rich, when I have $0 in my bank account, that shit don't work. But when I listen to Mozart, I instantly feel rich because of the music. Music has frequencies in them that can instantly make you feel rich. Saying affirmations when you're broke, it does the opposite effect. It doesn't work for me. I don't believe in affirmations when you're broke. I believe in saying the truth. This will make me feel rich. I am broke, but I will turn it around by acting on these higher ideas that I get through meditation. That'll make me feel rich. Saying the truth. I am broke, but if I act on these ideas that can possibly make me 10,000 in a month, I could turn this around. Being honest to myself can make me feel rich. Watch this affirmation that can make me feel like I'll get $40 million in a year. Watch this affirmation. I feel broke. I'm only making 100,000 in a year. I don't feel like that's my potential, but I can make 40 million in a year if I create an online course for $300 that I sell to 100,000 people. I will make $40 million if I'm able to market to this amount of people and they desperately want to click on this and purchase it. I will make $40 million. See that? Being honest with yourself, that's a possibility that you could achieve. But only if you put focus to it. Only if you put focus. Whatever you focus on expands. Being honest with yourself with these affirmations will make you believe them. But you can only gain these ideas through extensive amounts of reading and extensive amounts of watching the right podcasts. Tony Robbins is a great podcaster. Much love, Mohammed. I appreciate you for your questions. Please subscribe. You just commented at 1111, which is an angel number. Do some Google research on what 1111 means. The angel number 1111. That's a positive sign, brother. Don't forget to subscribe and tune into every single podcast. We spit a lot of great knowledge and it's also a lot of comedy, so you'll have fun. It's never really this strict. But right now I just wanted to say where I've been. Much love. I appreciate you guys. Subscribe, like this video, share. I'm gonna leave this video up. Please rewatch this video over and over. It is life-changing knowledge. It changed my life knowing this. And this is where I've been, guys. Much love. Subscribe. Take care, guys. I'm out myself too. I gotta head out, man. But I appreciate y'all. I might hop on again because this has been fun for me to chat with y'all. Take care. Bye bye. How do you end this? How the hell do I end this? How the fuck I turn this shit? Oh, that button. This X button. Subscribe. Take care. Share this video. Peace. I'm out. Take care, chat. Much love.